name of my feature film is Bulbule, with a tag of our bubble of half knowledge. It's actually about two friends uh, called Harmeet and Irfan. One is a Sikh, Harmeet, and Irfan is a Muslim. So they both they meet after a gap of 5-6 years, and in those 5-6 years, the political landscapes of the country has changed. And when they meet, they discuss about their personal life initially, but eventually, like in these days, we are very, even if we do not know a lot of things, we just get very talky about political issues. And when they talk, their differences come out, and then things change from there, especially for Irfan.
मुल्क में अल्पसंख्यक महफूज, मंत्री जी का दावा।
मेरे भाई, दोस्ती और धर्म दो बहुत अलग अलग दारू की तरह है।
अच्छा।
इन्हें मिक्स करोगे तो उल्टी आएगी। इंडिया पाकिस्तान का पार्टीशन हिंदू मुसलमान के इशू पे हुआ। पाकिस्तान बना एक मुस्लिम कंट्री, लेकिन इंडिया बना एक सेकुलर कंट्री।
I think the most important thing was the idea that the idea itself, the idea behind the film, because I am a Sikh. I come from a Sikh minority, and I like hang around with a lot of Muslim friends also. So idea comes very much from my own life, from my friends' life, from my brother's life. So we all have a similar kind of talks, and I'm also a victim of that bubble of half knowledge. So I realized that how everyone is actually is having the same kind of issue with themselves, and we can't even do anything about it. But yeah, that is there. I mean, that's the whole thing. And from there the idea started building up, and I started writing the script, and I got the people around. I knew certain people, and the best part was this, because I have been a singer-songwriter, so I had an exposure to making the music videos, and through that I got some certain experiences that how it should work out. We started with this temporary name called Bhadas, which means like just take it out. But we knew that this will not be the one which we'll keep it. We were looking about we were always thinking about it, like, okay, we'll figure it out. It had something to do with ecosystem, something, our own ecosystem we live in. And then one probably after the edit was finished, then I started thinking about it. There were a lot of discussions among the team that oh, come on, Bulbule sounds too peppy. I said no, it just depends on the way I put it, and that's where basically I got the word Bulbule.
ये मुल्क सेकुलर है कि नहीं?
अरे नाम का सेकुलर है।
सेकुलरिज्म से नहीं, उसके मिसयूज से प्रॉब्लम है।
Reach the actors who we thought would be more passionate about the script. So what we used to do is just like we would just see around our friends, and through them, because I was, as I told you, I was in this whole business of making music videos. So I was always in links with people who were in theater doing doing theater and doing other stuff in acting. So I could like this the two guy, the protagonist, actually the guy called Irfan. He was a person who I met 5 years back. Okay, and we tried to make a short film. I directed it terribly. He acted terribly, and that's how we share a bonding. But I met him after 4 or 5 years, and a lot of things had, he had changed, and obviously when I had changed. So then I got in touch with him, and but it was not really to get him to act. I actually wanted him to read a script as as a person who likes to read a script and who likes reading, and tell me if my script is going in the right direction or not. So he was not there as an actor, or was not approached as an actor, but more as a a reviewer for the script. And I approached another friend of mine for an acting, who was interested for some time, but then he gave away because he got some other project where he was getting a lot of money. So he just basically went over there. It's okay. And then I asked this guy, listen, I know I have not seen your acting for the last 5 years, but I think something might have changed. Let's just can you just give me an audition kind of a thing? and he gave it, and surprisingly, it was quite actually it was good.
लव मैरिज का तो माहौल ही नहीं है सरकार में, लोग लव जिहाद का नाम दे देते हैं।
तुम साला गांड में घुस गए इस पार्टी के।
Many Sikh actors in the industry are, clean shaven, or they have cut their beard. It doesn't look original and natural to me. So it was difficult getting one. And there was this one guy. There was this one really famous YouTube channel called The Viral Fever. So there's a Sikh guy who was in this, and fortunately through a friend I knew him. I mean, I knew about him. So I asked my friend to see if I can get in touch with him, and we got in touch with him, sent him the synopsis. He loved it, sent him a script. He had a problem with the script, but he said we could work over it. So he sat with me for 3-4 months. That was actually great of him. So this is where these two main actors came in.
सोशल मीडिया में तो वैसे ही नफरत भरी हुई है यार, जहाँ देखो जहर। सोसाइटीज में घर तक नहीं मिलते हमें, जॉब्स तक मिलने में दिक्कतें आती हैं, इतना डिस्क्रिमिनेशन है।
ओवरऑल तुम्हारी इमेज अच्छी नहीं है।
पर अगर हम सही हैं तो सही है ना, कोई कुछ भी बोले उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है।
अब मुस्लिम विक्टिम होता है तो लिखते हैं मुस्लिम किल्ड, लेकिन जब हिंदू विक्टिम होता है लिखते हैं पर्सन किल्ड। तब तो कोई रैलियां नहीं निकलती। तो तुम पर हुई जाती, लेकिन तुमसे हुई जाती इग्नोर करो।
We did not want to really compromise on the certain aspects of location, the grandness, and sometimes we just like if you see there's a Lucknow, Purana Lucknow Imambada look when these two guys are going on a bike, Sardar and this Irfan, and that is something we did a guerrilla shooting. So yeah, I mean, but most of the places where we shot, we knew that where we gonna shoot, but the house was the most difficult thing to actually find. It took a lot of time for us. It at least took like 20 to 25 days because we're not getting the right thing. We're not getting the right location. We're not getting the right kind of aspect which we needed because we did not really have money for the art direction. So we wanted to make sure that we get like a typical, a traditional Muslim house, which already has a lot of traditional Muslim that their religious elements into their house, so that we don't have to really put extra effort from our side or extra money from our side. So they were so this place and this house where we shot, actually the house of Irfan is 100 years old house actually, so that is how we found it out.
आज नहीं तो कल राज करेंगे, तुम हमें एक बार फैलने तो दो।
Most important message would be, please make your story unique and strong, because that is something which everything would be built on. 50% of the job is already done. And the biggest problem which I've seen with the indie filmmakers, especially the ones who are starters, is that even if they're strong on the story, sometimes they falter on getting the right people for when it comes to the technical part of it. That is something I would say, please save money, spend on the technical aspect. Do not think that okay, I can get it done through a friend. No, technical aspect, first of all, people like artists can do for lesser charge or free of money, free of cost. Okay, like actors can do it, all those people. But your technical, for example, your DOP, your DI, your editors, your sound, your your VFX, all those things, you have to make sure you get technical people who are really very professional.
ये इरफान आजकल बहुत कटा सा रहता है हमसे।
अब खराब मत कीजिए, हमें अकेला छोड़ दीजिए, जाइए। बोलो, मैं भी सुनना चाहता हूँ। चुप क्यों हो गए, बोलो ना।
भाई हम भी माइनॉरिटी हैं। हिंदुस्तान के सबसे बड़े दंगे सिखों के खिलाफ हुए थे। उन कट्टर हिंदुओं से मुझे भी नफरत है इरफान।
मैं जिहाद पर गया था।
हर आदमी साला यहाँ अपने ही बुलबुले में जी रहा है। जिसको देखो आधा ज्ञान लेकर, आधा सच लेकर एक दूसरे से बहस करने को और लड़ने को तैयार है।